Edgar Wright shows his true skill as a director and an artist with insane artistic style and smart humor in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Based off the graphic novel series by Brian Lee O'Malley, Scott Pilgrim is an awkward teenager who is trying to find love but truly looking in all the wrong places. While playing bass in an unsuccessful band, he is hanging with his semi-new girlfriend Knives, but all the while he is constantly feeling that something is missing from his life. That is until he meets Ramona, the mysterious girl from America. Scott falls in love with her and tries to win her affection, until he realizes that he has 7 evil exes to defeat in order to stay with her. Now, this is one of the aspects of the film that I truly admire. Scott isn't a straightforward nice guy. He is essentially a cheating dick. He cheats on Knives with Ramona. He is layered, so to speak. And the film isn't so much about winning Ramona as it is about winning self-respect for himself. Now, while most people would probably be sick of Michael Cera by now, I believe that he was truly suited for the character. His awkwardness and his moody tones just made Scott Pilgrim really realistic to me, and I actually appreciated that. The same kind of character development can be said for Ramona as well, as she is having to reface her past every time an ex appears. The rest of the cast is really well suited. One of my favorite performances was by Macaulay Culkin's brother, Kieran. He played Scott's roommate, Wallace, and he was hilarious with witty advice and his homosexual interruptions. The art style for this film is what makes it so unique, of course. The mix of graphic art and game glyphs truly mold the film's individuality. And they aren't used just for fun, they are used as a means to forward the plot and distinguish the characters. However, all of these creative traits are all problems to stapling this film. Now, what I mean by is, if any of you noticed in the box office, this film bombed. Say when you went and saw the trailers with your parents or with some elder folk, some 50 people in their 40s and 50s, they probably said that the film looked stupid, and they were right to do so. This film has so many different factors in its creation. If you don't get where I'm going with this, ask yourself this: who is the central audience for Scott Pilgrim? You could say it's nerds, but then it talks about relationships in the terms of infidelity and commitment. It openly celebrates homosexuality with Wallace's character. The use of game graphics can also be misleading to some. It is not directed towards all nerds. It is directed towards the nerds that enjoyed the games from the early 90s and late 80s. Now, while I really enjoyed this film, I can totally understand how it would have been a marketing nightmare to try and sell a film based off a graphic novel series that wasn't truly that popular at the time. But one should still give this film a chance. The addition of indie music is great and builds the film's style even more. I would recommend renting it. It did pretty well actually with rentals when it was released on DVD. If you want to listen to the podcast, The Radio Show, click the first link in the description. If you want to like the Facebook page for the radio show, click the second link. If you want to listen to the show live, check out www.civl.ca at 8 p.m. Pacific Time every Thursday night. Thanks for watching.